Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Sun's coming out now. It's been miserable all day. I can see it beaming through. I've just been in the hot tub for an hour and a half. Just started to empty it out because we're going to move it. I'm not happy where it is. And now the sun comes out. Hey, bloody weather. But anyway, today, a re-review of Adnams Broadside. Why? Well, because I can. Why do it? Because some beers deserve another review, and this is one of them. 6.3%, commemorating the Battle of Solway Bay in 1672. On ratebeer.com it's got a ratings of 3.48 out of 5 from 865 ratings, which is decent, you know. Let me look for some. I'll do a review or two, but this is one of them. Pure quality. I only really discovered it just before Christmas, and I think this is my third pint of it, or bottle rather. So, lovely dark colour as it goes in. You can see that lovely tan head on it. Slightly beige head. Dark colour beer, close to black. I can see lacing around the edge. I can't see anything through the centre because, you know, it's just so dark. A lovely aroma of dark fruits. How they get so much into a beer astounds me, because this fella, you know, before I go any further, it's a top 10 beer review, as I call them. Top 10 beer reviews are my reviews of beers that deserve to be in anyone's top 10. They're absolute classy beers, but they are the best of the best. You know, there's only so many top 10 beers. As I go through, you know, at some stage I'll have to do like a review and go through and see which is my number one and that, and go down the list. But as I'm reviewing beers, I'm putting them as a top 10 beer, just so I know I can pinpoint the ones that are that good. So, first review on here, 4.1, pours a deep dark amber mahogany coloration with a medium creamy head. Smells of bready, caramel malt, dark fruits with just a hint of estery spice. Taste is dominated by bready caramel malts, strong notes of toffee, dark fruits, fig, raisin, dates and estery spice with just a hint of chocolate and herbal hops. Finishes bittersweet with some dark fruit and estery spice. 4.1 out of 5, you know. Another one, 3.7 out of 5. Dark red brown ale with an equally dark, deep and sweet malty smell of raisins, prunes, figs. A hint of roastiness. Treacle, a very delicious aroma spectrum. On the tongue it's rather bitter with a faint sweet edge, but not quite as intense as the aroma and appearance seem to promise. In a sense it becomes the victim of its own impressive overture, unable to carry on quite as well. I digest from that, because get rid of that then. So, on the nose, like there was fucking fly, like the reviewer said, it is a feast on the nose of aromas. Dark fruits, malt, you could say it's like Christmas pudding flavoured. Immense, you know. If they did this as a Christmas beer with a bit of strength in it, a bit more strength. Definitely a beer that needs to be drank warmer, not cooler. Somebody yesterday said they was putting theirs in the fridge on the channel. I said, no, it needs to be warm. It does need to be warm. Warmer the better. I mean, today in here it's 17 degrees. I would say that at 20 degrees left outside, you know, optimal temperature. Not really a summer beer, if I'm being honest. You know, it's more for for winter days, or for when you just want something quality. And that's what it's all about. The taste follows the aroma for me. It's equally as good. Ignore the reviewer that says, oh, it's not as good as the aroma. It bloody is. It's fantastic. Oh. 6.3%. You definitely can taste that. You know, it's that you definitely get that strength coming through. Absolutely spot on. You know, I went to Morrison's yesterday and I was buying, I'm looking at all the new beers they've got, and then obviously you've got the likes of this King Goblin, Black Sheep Big Welter, Old Crafty Yen, Abbott's Reserve, Young's Double Chocolate Stout. I mean, they are all top 10 beers on most people's reviews, I would have thought anyway. Especially if you only drink supermarket beers and you don't venture out into the further world, you know. So obviously not every beer brewer can get their beers into supermarkets. And well, it's a case of mass producing them as well, and it's not always easy to mass produce beers. You know, you have to have the ability to do that. And even the likes of Castle Rock in Nottingham, their flagship beer, Harvest Pale, is now made by Marston's to go all around the country. They've upped the alcohol content to 4.3, but they've actually lost something in the taste. You know, it's not as good as 3.7, which is strange. You know, because I always thought it works better with this stronger. But obviously there's something done in Nottingham that Burton-on-Trent ain't got. So, and Burton-on-Trent's not far from Nottingham. Oh. So, like I said, on the aroma, if you've never drank this before, Adnams Broadside, get yourself a bottle. If you like stouts, porters, anything with flavour, and I'm talking real flavour, lager drinkers would be lost with this. It'd be too much. Your classic lager drinker would drink this and say, oh, it's too strong in the taste and the aroma. Real ale drinkers, if you've not got into the likes of that yet, and some of them ones I mentioned, you need to, you know, broaden them horizons. Don't stick on the 4% beers, get yourself on the stronger beers, you know, and because you'll love it. I mean, it's nice to drink a weaker beer, but when it comes to something with real taste, that little Broadside, definitely absolute class. Pity they can't make a lot more like it. So, dark colour, creamy beige red, good lacing, can't see carbonation, fantastic aroma of dark fruits, Christmas pudding flavours coming through, roastiness, coffee, it's all there. You know, I could go on for days, not days, but could go on for a long time telling you how good both the taste and the aroma is. And the strength, 6.3%, nice strength. Is it a beer you could drink a few pints of? Oh, hell yes. You could have a night drinking that. You won't last a night, but you could have a night drinking that. I did it at Christmas for Christmas do at work, and sadly got drunk very quick. And I did mix it with some malt whiskers that somebody had in a flask, and these little hand flask things. Go on, put one in. Yeah, go on, put a bit more in. And then I got louder and louder and louder. And yeah, I'm not doing that again. However, how I keep my job when I do them tricks, I don't know, because I'm not aggressive, I'm just funny, and I'm piss-taking the funny. And obviously my version of funny, when other people aren't drunk, is not their version of funny. Sadly. So out of 5. Ooh. What can you say? It's 4.7 out of 5. Not quite my number one beer, but it's in that sweet zone of the top 10 beers. It's getting harder and harder. You know, the more beers that you review, and then you get the odd one that's, you know, a contender that you didn't know about. But wow, what a fantastic beer. Amazing. Thanks for watching. See you soon.